Hi everybody, I'm G1 Writing with G1 Insights, and this message is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Gemini. This is your life and love energy for 3 months. Oh yeah, you got it right. 3 months for January, February, and March. Now guys, even though I will periodically check in with you guys and do little mini catch-ups, right, with you guys and do videos for you all throughout the months, right, we are going to be approaching Mercury retrograde soon, so I don't care how early it is. I wanted to make sure that I get all these messages out ASAP, because January is going to be a very busy month for me in particular, and I wanted to make sure that everyone gets their fair share of our beautiful tarot readings. Now, for those of you who know and love me and know that I usually go live every Tuesday on Instagram, we do our live tarot readings. Those videos in particular will not be live. They will actually be uploaded to my YouTube channel from now on, just for a while, just so I can have time to focus on other things that I love and other things that inspire me. Okay, so let's get into it. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so let's get into it. We're going to do January, February, March. We got some love cards, some tarot cards, some overall advice cards. And then, as I said, I'm going to periodically jump in over the next few months just to give you guys a bit more insight as the months go along, okay? So here we go. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Gemini. This is for the Gemini man and the Gemini woman, okay? Here we go. January, February, and March for Gemini. Woo. Okay. Why is that here? Okay, so Gemini, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So you're no longer being blind to a situation. You're no longer just letting it fall by the wayside, okay? Or you could be in a positive way, like letting it, you know, fall by the wayside and not really giving too much negative attention to it. You're no longer feeling caught up or feeling bounded or restricted, because when I think of the 8 of Swords, I think of you not wanting to see what's in front of you, you know. But then we're looking at some water energy here. There's like this castle-like community in the background. There's a lot that needed to be awakened inside of you, Gemini. And I feel like you're seeing things exactly for what they are. And in past few months, I feel like you were already kind of going through that phase, though. I don't know if you guys been really, I mean, shout out to all my new watchers too out there. You guys may not know, but if you guys have time, try to take a glimpse of your October, your November, and December readings. You'll see what I mean. It's always been like this back and forth energy, basically, since like September, actually, of 2020. So seeing you come out of this situation feeling vindicated, feeling like you're ready to see things for what they are, or feeling like you're ready to go into the unknown. Because like I said, it came out in reverse. So that feeling of hiding out, okay? Or maybe you were hiding out and maybe now you're ready to reveal some things about yourself or your desires. Maybe you're revealing a side of you that no one knew. You're being very fair in this situation. So if you look closely, you know, their foot is like in the middle of a path. Like, you know, one foot is separating the other foot from like a path. So it's like you're choosing to not focus on past issues or things that cause like a blockage. That's really good. You should be proud of yourself for that. That shows, you know, your growth. That shows that you're ready to move forward. And that's in January. In the month of January, you are doing that a lot. Like, you are really doing some soul searching. And you're okay with that. I feel like whatever this was, it has kept you in bondage for so long that you're literally in a process of trying your best to break free from things that held you down. Okay? You also got here the Eight of Pentacles. Right? Well, is it the Nine? Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, my bad. So you got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe that's what you're breaking free from, you know? Or it could be something that is going to be brought up from the past. I'm going to do clarity on this because I also see the Three of Swords. So it could have been a financial situation that has caused you dissatisfaction or caused you to kind of put a mental break on everything. And this could have been a break like with you mentally, physically, emotionally, really trying to separate yourself from a situation because apparently it was too much of a burden to bear. A lot of you were very foolish with your income or with your money or the resources that you had. And now the universe is trying its best to give you a second chance. But you're going to have to, okay, unleash. All right. Thank you, universe, for that. You're going to have to unleash the old way of thinking, you know, the old thought process. The things that you thought that was it, like the things that you thought was like, oh, yeah, this is how I need to do it. This is how I need to handle the situation. This is how I'm going to go after it. Those thoughts right there. It's like those thoughts about it's my way or I'm going to do it the way that I know how to do it. Like that thought is leaving you. Because now you realize that it's okay if I don't have all the answers, you know? I'm now putting myself in a position where I need to connect with like-minded individuals. I need to connect with people who, you know, see things in a more clear way. This situation could have caused a lot of hurt, a lot of suffering, a lot of pain. Maybe you guys are still having a hard time getting over some type of pain or something that has caused a lot of disruption either between you and somebody else or a lot of tension between you and your employer. This could have been you got fired or maybe you decided that you had to quit for some odd reason, but something took place and it really captured your attention at this point, because it's like now you're trying to reestablish, you know, the things that really meant a lot to you. You're trying to find yourself again. But I feel like this is you stepping into the unknown. Like, I'm ready. I'm not sure this is going to be it, but I'm going to give it a chance. You know, I'm not sure this is exactly where I need to be, but I'm going to go ahead and, you know, just take that risk. I'm going to give it a shot. And so this is really good because, again, it shows your growth. It shows that you're taking a risk, but you're not being foolish, okay, about the type of risk that you're taking. You're analyzing, you're contemplating a lot about what you want to do and how you should do it. So this is really good. Again, it's showing your maturity. It's showing your growth. Now, I do want to get clarity on these, but before I do that, let's look at some love cards, okay? Because who knows? This could be a love situation for some of you, all right? This message is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Horizon, or Venus and Gemini. This is your life and love energy for January, February, and March. Please give us clarity. Please show us why the Eight of Swords is here in reverse. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse? And why is the Three of Swords here in reverse? If it has anything to do with love, please reveal yourselves. Okay. Okay, sorry. Like, here in the city, like in the States, I'm in the city where I am. So it's like, you know, you hear weird sounds. Sometimes from like outside or like inside. So, these cards all came out in reverse too. It says love yourself first. Now listen, when the love cards come out in reverse, it just means that this is something you need to focus on extra hard. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So, this is, again, a chance for you to evolve, to change up some things you may not approve of, some things that you don't like, things that you really don't care about anymore, things that don't resonate with you anymore. You're changing some things up. So even in love, Spirit wants to remind you that it's important for you to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. A lot of times we go above and beyond to try to show someone that we can be hip and we can be down and, you know, we got shit made. But in reality, I feel like this person doesn't love you because of the things that you have or for what you can do. I feel like this person wants a commitment with you because they genuinely love the friendship, the honesty. They love the sex appeal. They love, you know, your many characteristics. They love just how brilliant you are and how fascinating you are. They love how you carry yourself and how flirtatious you are. With them, of course. I also got the flirt card here too. So, with that energy on top of the pentacles, you want to make sure that you're not using your money as a way to try to win this person over. Don't feel, once again, like don't feel like you have to, you know, be like this big, fascinating type of person and drive this amazing car and have like the best house in the world. Like, don't feel like you always have to go above and beyond to get this person's attention. I feel like they love you just the way you are. So Spirit wants to remind you and to let you know that it is important for you to extend your lighthearted energy to others. You know, continue to show, you know, this individual the reason why you loved them to begin with or why you even had an interest in them to begin with. Like, don't be afraid to share that with them, you know? And I feel like that is what's needed here. It's like we've been so busy lately, like we haven't even had time for this, like for this amazing connection. Like we haven't even had time for us to even go out to enjoy ourselves. We haven't even had time for you and I. And I feel like that's what this person wants from you. They don't, it's like, forget that, babe. You know, like, I just want you. I just want to be down with you. I just want us to go out and have a good time and to enjoy life and to laugh and, you know, travel the world. I just want us to have a good time. I don't want it to always feel like it just has to be about the bills or always have to be about money. So that's a beautiful energy to have there, Gemini. And so last but not least, you have here, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So again, you have a lot of energy telling you, open your heart, you know, love yourself, love others. Don't focus on your material possessions or the things you have or the things that you don't have. Don't worry about who came first and who the ex is or what you have accomplished or what you haven't accomplished. Don't be so hard on yourself this season, Gemini. By the month of March, there's going to be a lot of truth that is going to come to the surface, especially with this sword energy being here. You're going to have to really embrace a lot of truths, even within yourself or just truths that come from other people. Mercury is going to go retrograde in January. And then we're going to have a new moon in January, the 13th, in Capricorn. And that is going to be all about your ambitions. Getting back to your ambitions. Getting back to yourself. Nurturing your goals. Nurturing things that you love and that you care for. Working hard at it. Not giving up so easily. Progressing. And then we're going to have a full moon in Leo. And that's going to remind us to get in touch with that flirtatious side, to have a little bit of fun. To not focus so much on the heartache and pain, but to focus on love and laughter and enjoyment. When we put out that type of energy, my love, the universe gives it back to us 7 times fold. So it's important for us to focus on the positivity that is going to be happening in the month of January. By the end of February, we're going to have a full moon in Virgo. Now, you and Virgo share the same ruling planet, which is Mercury, which represents communication. So from mid-January to about mid-February, expect technology to be getting on your nerves or mishaps in communication. Okay, if you need to send something out like a letter or notice or anything, make sure that you certify it or stamp it twice. Or if you sent out an email, make sure that you send it again just to be sure. Okay, check your messages, your voicemails, your mailbox. It's important that we take good care of communication this season. Uranus is also going to go direct in Taurus. And that's going to be beautiful because Uranus is going to be in Taurus for a while. But the thing is here is that Uranus in Taurus is very passionate, very passive. And it's not so like, yeah, let me just do what I want. And, there's a challenge there. So for you, Gemini, you are one of those people that will be feeling that challenge the most because Uranus is also your sister sign Aquarius planet. And so there's a need here to be the humanitarian, to be the one that saves the day, to be the community activist, to stand up for what you believe in. There's a need here to be extra committed. So with all this powerful energy floating around for the first 3 months of the year, the first goal is I got to get back to me. And for you, Gemini, the theme is so big and it's so loud. Because in 2020 and in 2019, it's been all about everybody else. And yes, you had your moments where you were able to focus on some things. But this is the month, in the month of January especially, where you want to wrap those things up. Anything that you need to take care of, any business or anything that wasn't done, that you couldn't complete during the last full moon, the last new moon, okay? You want to use this time to really, really bring it all together. Even if that means getting something off your chest. You want to make sure that you do that prior to Mercury going retrograde. I would be careful on what I spend during Mercury retrograde, especially because it's going into February. And between all the full moons and new moons that are going to be happening, even in March, don't forget about our equinox. It's going to be powerful. So these first 3 months is, I got to get back to me. I have to remember what that felt like. Before I met you, before I took this job, before I committed to loving you, before I took on this role. Like, I need to get back to me real quick. I'm coming back, but for right now, I just need to get back to me. Like, that's so important to you, these first 3 months of 2021. Not saying that the rest of 2021 you won't be as proactive, but these first 3 months is very critical for you because it means a lot to you. And so by all means, though, Gemini, do it. Do whatever makes you fucking happy in 2021. But these first 3 months, you have no time for distractions. I've been telling everyone that because these first 3 months of 2021 is going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be amazing. And if we want to truly pursue our goals and to be successful at them, we cannot allow any distractions. Okay? So here we go. We have some overall advice cards for you, Gemini. Okay? And this is your overall advice for January, February, and March. And like I said, I'm going to get clarity on those other cards. All right, so let's do that real quickly. Let's look at some confirmation. Why is the Eight of Swords here in reverse? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse? Why is the Three of Swords here in reverse? I just want to get clarity real quick. Okay. Okay, yep. Like I said, I gotta get back to me. Even though you realize what you have, and you may be looking at all that you've lost, like I said, there's that heartbreak there, okay? You're trying to move past that. You're trying to get over this. You're trying to accept that shit come and go. But how do I get back to me? How do I move away from this? You have to stop looking at what you lost and start to appreciate what you have, okay? That's why the universe says, get back out there, have some more fun. You haven't been doing that because you've been so stuck on what you've lost. The Wheel of Fortune also came out in reverse. So, there's definitely, like I said, a need here where I just heard education for you. So I don't know if that's counseling, if that's going back to school, learning something, taking up some type of trade. But something has definitely hurt you. And this could have been a loss of anything. A loss of friendship, a loss of a home, a loss of someone that you were really close to. This could have been a loss, like a job or... but it was something that you really, really cling to. Something your heart was really set on. And if that has not happened yet, then it will be happening by the end of March. Or it may even happen in February. Because, again, there's that energy here where you're looking down at what you've lost, but you're not paying attention to what you still have. And maybe that is why the Nine of Pentacles came out of reverse. Because you're not nurturing your goals. You're not taking care of your finances. You're investing in things that you shouldn't be investing in. Or maybe you need to pay attention to the things that you invest in. I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't spend too much during Mercury retrograde. If it's, I tell everybody this, if it's not life or death, I'm not doing it, If it's not like an extreme emergency, don't even count me in, please, okay? I don't ever do it, not during Mercury retrograde. You got a lot of signs, especially people who are not spiritually woken, okay? Yeah. Even with the Two of Cups here, this talks about unity. Okay? Acceptance, vitality. It talks about an agreement or the coming together of something. So, very well. In the month of January, like I said, there's that message here. I have to get back to me. So, can we agree to disagree? What can we do to fix the situation? I'm no longer focused, like I said, no longer being focused on the negativity. No more being focused on, being immature. This is, can we talk? Can we work it out? Can I talk to you? There's something on my mind. This is unity. But if you look closely, even though these two are making an agreement, and there are some cups there, it represents a lot of emotions. If you look closely, there are two snakes. Maybe one or both of you have been deceiving one another. And maybe that is why, like I said earlier, deciding to come clean, deciding to speak your truth, deciding to speak the facts and say what's on your mind. You have a lot that you want to get off your chest, but you wanted to wait to the right time to do it. And like I said, spending a lot of time looking at what you lost and not paying attention to what you have in front of you. And that is what's going to cause that great loss, because you're not taking time. You have to take time to appreciate what you are blessed with, my love. Let's look at some overall advice cards, okay? Because a lot of times, you know, I know what I feel when I read the cards. But sometimes, you know, the universe surprises us and help us along. So let's look deeper into this and see what we can come up with. All right, here we go, Gemini. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Gemini. This is your life and love energy for January, February, and March. Okay. Oh, January, February, and March. Okay. Okay. So like I said, aside from everything that's going to be happening for January, February, and March, look at this. This situation will improve. Okay. You have been indoors too long. Like I said, for the past 2 years, it's been about them and this person and that person is satisfying everybody else. And this been a real legit struggle for you for the past few months. Like really trying to get back to you. You know, and I'm not saying just totally, you know, abandon all of your responsibility just to go do you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is have balance. Make time for you. Make time for your happiness. Make time for what makes you smile. Damn. You know, like you've been doing enough. Like enough is enough. Like when is the time going to come for me to just do something that pleases my spirit? You know? Go outside. You've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Do something that you haven't done in a while. Do something that really brings you peace and happiness and a solid foundation. Do something that really pleases your spirit. And maybe, then, maybe, just maybe, will you begin to appreciate what's right behind you, okay? But you can't appreciate that when you just expect that things to be good all the time. Everything has to be perfect and happy, 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 happy. No, even the bad times, we have to appreciate it. Life is not happy, 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 happy all the time, okay? So we have to be okay with shit falling apart sometimes. It is what it is. That's life. That's life, okay? But Spirit wants you to know there's no need to worry. You see that torch, that flame? Oh, yeah. When it's all said and done, I don't know too many Geminis that will stay down too long. Oh, they always have a comeback after that setback. So, Gemini, I have faith in you. And I believe that you are going to figure the situation out. So, be good to yourself. But remember the theme for you. I got to get back to me. Yes, you do. You got to get back to you. Gemini, I love you. Remember, stay tuned. Every Tuesday, all of our tarot readings will be uploaded for our Tarot Tuesday readings. Okay, we will do every zodiac sign, and it will be uploaded every single Tuesday just for you. Yes. Oh, yeah. You get an extra reading from me every Tuesday. Okay? I love you, Gemini. Be good to yourselves. I love you. 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 I got to keep saying it, my love. I love you. Because you know what? It is time for you to get back to you. And baby, when you do, I just want you to remember that G1 loves you. Okay? Bye.